Hey there, future homeowners. Today we're covering the Earnest Money Deposit, also known as the EMD. The Earnest Money Deposit is a sum of money that the buyer puts down as a gesture of commitment towards purchasing a property. Unlike some of your other upfront costs, the Earnest Money Deposit is not a fee. It is money that is held in an escrow account and applied to your down payment and closing costs at the closing table. Think of it as a down payment on the down payment. Let's say you plan to put 5% down on a $400,000 property. That's $20,000. If you deposit $5,000 as earnest money, your required down payment at closing reduces to $15,000 plus whatever your closing costs are. The amount of earnest money is negotiable, but it has to be considered reasonable. Typically, 1 to 3% is enough to show commitment from you as the buyer. In a competitive scenario, you may want to consider increasing it to gain more advantage when presenting an offer. The EMD is due within 3 to 5 days of contract ratification. It can be wired or sent as a check to the title company overseeing the transaction. For the seller, the EMD is assurance that you're serious about the deal. And if for some reason the buyer defaults on the contract, the seller has claim to that earnest money deposit. Now remember, as a buyer, you can walk away from the contract and keep your earnest money deposit if you stick to your contingency deadlines, such as your home inspection, appraisal, and financing. Assuming everything goes smoothly, that money comes back to you as a credit against your down payment and closing costs. Now, if your down payment and closing costs are covered by assistance programs or seller credits, any unused portion of the EMD comes back to you as a check from the title company. If for any reason there are disputes between the buyer and seller over the earnest money, always refer back to the language in the sales contract. A mutual written agreement between the buyer and seller can lead to a full refund. So there you have it. That's the lowdown on earnest money deposits. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more quick real estate tips. Until next time, happy home hunting.